it's Sav here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make fresh scones. We took a trip to Disneyland towards the end of August, so the kids knew that that would be their really fun trip with rides and foods and games, and so they gave up the Puyallup Fair, which you know what isn't such a bad deal. One of the reasons why we love going to the fair is for the food, for the burgers and corn, but mainly for the scones. And since we didn't make it to the fair this year, I decided to make scones myself at home. We have them all the time. They are delicious. You guys are going to love them. In my stand mixer here, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and also 2.5 teaspoons of really good baking powder. I like the brand Rumford because it is aluminum free. I'm going to stir all of this up with my spatula. In goes 6 tablespoons of my softened unsalted butter. I put the dough hook on and I'm going to start this on stir and then gradually work up to about speed 2 just until that butter has incorporated. But I also don't want to over mix this, so just until it starts to come together. So my mixture is starting to look a bit crumbly, which is what you want. You want to still see bits of butter in there too. So now I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of heavy cream. You might need to add up to 1 cup. It really depends on the day, humidity, and all of that. So once the dough starts to come together and pull away from the sides, you know that it's ready to go, and do not add any more heavy cream. So it looks like I'm about ready to stop this mixer because, as you can see, it's starting to form a ball and pull away from the sides. I'm going to lightly flour my surface and then dump my dough right on top. Now you want to take your dough and form it into a nice smooth ball. Try not to take too much time with this part. You don't want to overwork the dough. Next, I'm going to equally divide my dough into fourths. Now, I like my scones pretty small, so if you like them bigger, then you want to divide this into 3 equal discs instead of 4. I grabbed a piece of saran wrap, and now all that's left is just to take each piece and then flatten it out into a disc. You want them to be about at least 1 inch thick. You don't want to go any thinner because then you'll end up with really flat scones, and nobody wants to eat a flat scone. Place your rounded disc onto a piece of saran wrap, wrap it up nice and tight. Proceed with the rest of your dough. Place these into the refrigerator for at least 3 hours to allow them to chill, or overnight. It's the following day. Now all that's left is just to flatten this out a bit. These are ready to bake. I'm going to divide it equally into 4 equal scones. Again, if you want these bigger, feel free to cut them bigger. These taste the best when they are fresh. It's only me, so I'm only baking 4 right now. The rest are in the refrigerator, ready to be baked as soon as the kids come out of school. So you want to place these on a piece of parchment paper or Silpat. Bake in a 400-degree oven for about 13 to 15 minutes, depending on the size. These took about 14 minutes in my oven today. You know that they're ready when the tops have turned lightly golden brown on the edges, and the bottom will be lightly golden brown as well. Served best with some raspberry jam. Thanks for watching.